Rep. Owen for the floor on the bill.
Members, I'm not sure what to say or how to say at this moment. I see us talking past each other. I hear us talking past each other. First thing I'm going to say right now is I am here to defend Emily Chenevert. I have known her whole life. We were born in the same town. Our grandparents were friends. There is nothing wicked or crooked or racist at all in Emily. She, like me, attends a multiracial church. I know this is about the bill, but I'm going to tell you all because I can't stand her being impugned. Last year at our high school, she got a young man put in the Sports Hall of Fame who had spent 15 years in jail, a black guy. She stuck her neck out. That's just a thing, but I'm just telling you the character of this woman is not what it is being portrayed. But what I worry about for us as a society is we talk past each other, especially in these moments. Some of y'all were here 3 years ago when we started redoing social studies content standards for the state. And Ted James and Royce Duplessis and I went over one of the formulating meetings. And I wanted to get involved. And Royce and Ted both told me, Chuck, if you get involved, don't just tell about what good happened to black people. Tell the whole story. And I committed myself to that, and not because I'm standing around black people, but because I'm old enough to have seen change in this country, and I have seen us get better all the time. And my focal point in that, and since I've been giving speeches since then, is our warts and how we have gotten better from our flaws. That we as a country were formed with great purpose, but with flaws. The 3/5 compromise was not good. Not giving women the right to vote was not good. But we started with this basic framework of equal justice under law. And over time, we shed a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Our content standards that our kids have now, and I wish some of y'all would look. I try to tell people about them, what we got done. They go into things that have never been in our schools before. They talk about the massacres at Opelousas, at Colfax, about the riots here in Baton Rouge. They go drill down way into Jim Crow and into Reconstruction and into Chappie James, into the Tuskegee experiments and the Tuskegee Airmen and Emmett Till. We as a country have moved in the right direction over time. And we stand here together, and a lot of you know me, and you know where I stand on these issues of equal justice under law. I think that's what stands over our Supreme Court, and that's what I stand for, and that's what I know Emily stands for here. And so when I see this chasm of misunderstanding, I'm going, why do a group of people see something and another group see something else? And I don't know. It is because of the things that have happened in this country that have been awful. And they have been awful. I am the great-grandson of a Klansman. My father decided we were going another way in my house. And we have lived our lives differently. And so when I see this, I just grimace because I love you all and I love this state. Carolyn and I came back to this state because it's our home. And I want to leave you all with this. I don't know how we're going to see past each other today. My wife tells me I shouldn't tell people that I use artificial intelligence, but it really helps me. I dropped this bill into my artificial intelligence machine. I'm thinking, what am I missing? I love everybody here with the love of Christ and the love of Louisianian. And I said, is this bill inherently racist? And here's what the computer said back to me. I didn't ask a white guy, I didn't ask a black guy. It said, this bill does not contain anything overtly racist. Its language is race neutral, prohibiting DEI programs and content that classify or treat individuals differently based on race without promoting racial superiority, denigration, or exclusion. The bill's focus on concepts like critical race theory or systemic biases, ideological, not explicitly racial, and exemptions for historical education, anti-discrimination laws, and academic freedom further mitigate discriminatory intent. And it says a few more things. But what I'm saying is, when we all go home tonight, let us all seek God, that we all may understand each other more. It's been a hard few weeks for me trying to get through to folks, and I hope I've gotten through today. Because Louisiana has a bright future. We stand at the threshold of greatness if we choose to have it. And I don't know how this ends, but I had to say these things because we are a great people. Last thing, when Francis Thompson was a freshman here and I was down here as a page in 1978, I don't think there were 3 or 4 black people in this house. Well, our age, yes. And there weren't many women either. We have come a long way. Let's keep going a long way. Let us lock arms and let us seek God. Let us seek God for how to be better.